Hey, what's up, people? Back at you again this morning with another Moralities Moment. Last vid in this video series entitled Be Honest and Direct. This morning's note is don't avoid discussions of morality because you do not want to hurt someone's feelings. Struggle that deals with issues of right and wrong helps to clarify your position and can reveal the strengths and weaknesses of your views. Just to wrap up some points I brought out in the other two videos, this is probably one of the most pointed video that I've done in all of my series. This topic, be honest and direct. But to wrap it up, because I feel like it's something that's important, something that we need to be reminded of in our walk through life. Remain honest with those closest to you. It's very important that you remain honest to those that's closest to you. One, because it shows you have value in that relationship. You value that person. You value what they mean to you. You appreciate them for being in your circle. So it's very important that you remain honest with those closest to you, because the worst thing that you ever want to have is somebody closest to you feel like you betrayed them by lying to them or misleading them. So it's very important that we be honest and direct with those closest to us. The next point I want to bring up and reiterate: don't let issues of morality slide for the sake of peace and friendship when someone is clearly gone wrong or doing wrong. Sometimes you just have to let people know. As I said in the previous video, keep it 100. Don't let issues of morality slide simply because of friendship, what a person have, who they know, or whatever. If a person is wrong, they're wrong. And especially if you feel like they're wrong in you, or they're wrong in someone else unjustly. So don't let issues of morality slide simply because of friendships or whatever. I always say, from time to time you need to do a friend check, because a friend is somebody that can check you and hold you down at the same time until you're able to come to grips in the situation that you're in. So in other words, a friend is somebody, a true friend is somebody that's going to say what needs to be said in your situations in life when you're going wrong or doing wrong. That's what I consider a true friend. And again, do a circle check. Check your circle to see what friends that you have that you can trust, that can speak a word into your situation from an unbiased position to let you know whether or not you erring or whatever, or you're doing wrong. That's the true measure of a friend. Again, someone that can check you and hold you down at the same time, or not be the one to run off and gossip about what's going on with you, keeping it between you and them. That's a real friend. Another point I want to bring out is, if someone is wrong, tell them, especially if their actions causes harm to others. Again, just reiterating my other point. If somebody's wrong and their actions are detrimental to you, to themselves, or to others, say something. Again, I said at times silence becomes a form of betrayal when we know that we should say something. We should say something to try to nullify a person's error in their judgment, error in their action, error in their words. Another point is, many people have a tendency to give special treatment to those who are close to them, not because they have necessarily done anything to warrant such treatment, but because of their relationships. Again, don't be biased in the situation. If the friend, I don't care if the friend, mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, auntie, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the situation, if a person is wrong, say something. Again, you show value to that person by speaking up and letting them know the error in their way. And again, if they receive it, then you won back that person. If not, sometimes, as the Bible say, you have to shake the sand off your feet and keep it stepping, because again, the truth hurts and everybody can't handle the truth. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't matter who the person is. If they're wrong, they're wrong. If you want to stop feeling like someone else's doormat, Again, no matter what the relationship or the friendship is, speak up for yourself. That's how a lot of people wind up being other people's doormats or dumping grounds, because you don't speak up. You don't be honest about the situation. You don't be direct. Another point I want to bring up is sometimes you may need to think about how and when to say something. Sometimes you're just gonna have to figure out when is the best time to say something. Because sometimes we'll go off the deep end, wrong time, wrong place to say something, and then get the wrong reaction. If you need be, take some time to figure out when is the right time to say something. Another thing, take the time and say what needs to be said, and taking that time, deliberate, as I said in past videos, think it through, and then when the opportunity presents itself, say something. And at other times, the situation, it may not allow you to say something. Again, timing is everything. But the last thing I want, in some cases, don't say anything at all. It's better to be silent than to tell a lie. Sometimes, you just have to be silent and don't say nothing at all. It's better to be quiet than to tell a bold-faced lie. A lot of times people say something, no, they shouldn't say nothing, or they agree to something they know they shouldn't be agreeing to, and they lie. And all you do is enable that person again to keep doing the same thing that they're doing in other environments or to other people. So sometimes, it's just best to be quiet. Sometimes you just need to listen and wait for the opportunity again to present itself for you to say what needs to be said. So remember, from this video series, be honest and be direct with all of your dealings with all of the people in your life, and then that way, you should continue to walk in integrity. People respect you for your honesty, and then you don't feel bad about situations that you know that are wrong, that you could have said something to help bring about a solution or answer to that situation. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this morning's morality moment. I hope you enjoyed this series on Be Honest and Direct. Peace, and I'm out.